Welcome back. 10,000 people hop on the road to Medicare. Will you make the right turn?
Paul Steckert is an independent insurance agent who specializes in education. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning. How are you?
So who is eligible for Medicare? That's an important first question.
Those that are 65 and retiring, anybody that is disabled and or has end-stage renal disease or Lou Gehrig's disease.
Now, you're an independent agent. How can you help people kind of navigate that path?
I like to start with education, start with the basics, go over the Medicare system, how it works, then get onto that individual level of what their needs are, and then find them a plan that fits their needs. I'm contracted with various companies, so I have a broad variety of options to plug them into and sit down and talk about everything and make sure they're comfortable with their decision.
Sure.
It's important to note that service goes beyond just selecting a plan. You're really going to help your customers get the most out of their plan.
Absolutely. I like to look at networks. I like to look at drug costs, their other interests, dental, vision, things like that that are important to them, gym memberships. Get the most for them at the lowest possible rate.
When should people start talking to you? Is there a point where it might be too late to do it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
If they are eligible for Medicare and they are not signed up and they don't have a plan, they may have to wait, and there may be late enrollment penalties to be served. The best thing to do is be proactive, and the sooner that you are educated and ready to make a decision, the better.
Yeah.
Ideally, 3 months before you turn 65. A lot of people will contact me a year out and say, hey, when can I sign up for a class? Or they will sign up for one of my events.
Sure.
And be comfortable as they transition to Medicare.
Sure. Well, why is it important for people, even if they're already on Medicare, to look at what's out there each year when it comes to open enrollment?
Well, plans change. Sometimes their health needs change. They may have a different doctor. They may have a different medication that may be covered differently under another plan or a new plan. So it's always good to be working with an agent like myself that will make sure that you're always on the right path.
I think this is something that you kind of have to sit down with you and just meet with you in person.
Yes,
What's
absolutely.
the best way to do that with people's comfortability level? Does it have to be in person too?
It does not have to be in person. You can pick up the phone anytime, 920-249-4980. Emails are also easier as far as information-wise. If I need information about doctors or medications, it's easy to read them and communicate that way.
But you also mentioned education is a passion of yours, and you
Absolutely.
do that through webinars and through in-person seminars.
Yes.
Let's start with the webinar. What can someone expect if they sign up for this Zoom event?
Simple Zoom event. I go through my materials. It's very easy to sign up, MedicareGB.com, and register for that, and I will send a Zoom link. Then we'll meet and go through my material and then simply go over questions that you would have.
Thursday evening, you have one of these?
Thursday, August 26th at 6 p.m.
Okay, very cool.
And the in-person version as well.
Yes.
You get treats, you get to hang out with Paul. That's
Absolutely.
cool too.
Why not?
What happens at that event, and where should we head?
It's the Crest Family Library there in De Pere. It's at 10:30 a.m. Saturday, August 28th. And there's limited seating, so please register if you'd like to attend so that we can get your spot saved. We'll go over my materials and have snacks and definitely take care of any questions that you may have.
All right, sold. Medicare GB, the place to sign up for either one of those events or to connect with Paul and set up your own personal meeting. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.